When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown LSU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Walker. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Caught near the sticks. It's Walker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore will throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Moore to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Gets it to him on the screen. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Takes the handoff, it's Dupree. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. They get him down at the 36, it will be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. The sure hands, it's Dupree. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Dupree. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, LSU!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lofts one high and deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. Moore to the air. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback? They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Moore will throw. Got his man downfield. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that forward.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Over to the right. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Walker. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives them some breathing room. First and 10 from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker, it's Walker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Working on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
LSU getting set on first and 10. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. Can't get him to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Oh, he makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Guys, LSU has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Motion from the wideout. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just...
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moore will throw. They'll run the screen. Spins away from the defense. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side now. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Brings it to the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Moore to the air. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Bringing it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Walker. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Moore will throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about him.
Loose in the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you are...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
He's loose on the right. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him in Palm.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let...
Gets the back moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage that mix up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going in.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next.
Let's go, let's go! Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! 180! Ready, ready, ready! Drum! Set up! Down! 180 up! Set hut! Hut go! Charcoal! Charcoal! 180! Banner! 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 Ready, go!
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, against the 18th ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Walker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw again. Punt over the middle. It's Walker. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They keep him guessing with a run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught quickly. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking for a man. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Tries the right with a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
That's a good chop here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this
finds this receiver that's enough for the first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the...
Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And completion makes it second and short. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Swarm for the pass rush. He's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's free around the 15. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. If you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Walker. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Play action here on first down. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they...
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. LSU now operating in the red zone. Handoff to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Back to pass. It's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They'll leave it with him. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Makes the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down, brings us to 4th.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away and man.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore will throw. Gets it out quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver you. This guy is really good.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Moore to the air. Puts him in the spin cycle. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great catch and run for 6.
Number 25, with the grab and the score.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On target to the left. Touchdown, Tigers! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Hill. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the 1st overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
25 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Walker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Moore to the air. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Walker. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nice move there. Still making moves. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown! Touchdown, Tigers! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down from the 13-yard line. Sweet spin. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain.
Ready to fire from the pistol. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Jukes his way for more. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. On the option. He'll pitch it. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The spin, still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got his man quickly. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Hauls it in. Great move. Now he's got room. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU.
There he goes. Running through contact. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
They find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore to the air. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds space on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Walker. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Moore will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. And already, this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10.
Here we go.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Moore to the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This guy has.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you've got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well, and they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Walker. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Green.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the side.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
Really really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He's got an open man. He's loose. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Got a man, it's Walker. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He is having a day, and there's still a ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshon Boutte's single-game receiving record.
And if I'm him, I'm going to my QB and be like, listen, dog, I'm close. Feed me that rock. I want to go get the record. Nobody's guarding me. Nobody can stop me. Just get it to me, and I'll make the plays for you. And right now, listen, if I'm the LSU quarterback, I'm like, yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep feeding you the rock.
The play action fake. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Moore to the air. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this is exactly where you're going.
Handoff to the lone back. At the 35, he's loose. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. What's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.